Buying a subcompact SUV seems like a smart choice with its maneuverability and extra space. But some owners regret their decision. Today, we'll cover 5 SUVs to avoid based on thorough research and real owner experiences. Number 5. 2024 Kia Seltos. Nestled right below the Sportage in Kia's SUV lineup, the 2024 Kia Seltos offers shoppers looking for a new automobile a roomy and reasonably priced option. Wide doors facilitate quick entry and exit, and its simple controls, which include an easy-to-use touchscreen infotainment system, are a standout feature. Testers for Consumer Reports were especially impressed with how well the Seltos handled fast turns during the avoidance maneuver exercise. Its agility and fast steering response make it a desirable option for people who value being nimble in confined urban spaces. However, on bumpier roads, the Seltos lose some of their allure. Although the firm suspension is excellent for handling, every bump and pothole is transmitted straight into the cabin, giving the ride a startling sensation. It's like walking on a gravel road and feeling each pebble. Back roads can turn an enjoyable journey into an uncomfortable one because of the car's unsteady handling. Extended journeys also highlight shortcomings, most notably the cabin's noise. When pushed, the engine's drone becomes more annoying, making it difficult to have a conversation and eventually contributing to driver weariness. The Seltos' handling and compactness may make it the perfect car for city driving, but its noisy cabin and uncomfortable ride may turn off long-distance or highway commuters. Number 4. 2023 Fiat 500X. Even if you find a fantastic deal, never purchase a 2023 Fiat 500X. When purchasing an SUV, there are many additional factors to take into account despite its impressive maneuverability and smart features, which include a small turning radius and compact size that make parking and driving in cities easy. Ultimately, you're not shelling out more than $30,000 for a car that can only be used for parking. As soon as you get on the road, the Fiat 500X's true issues are revealed. Imagine getting ready for an enjoyable weekend trip only to have the anticipation stifled by a rough, painful ride. Every bump in the road is immediately noticeable due to the tight suspension, which makes driving a difficult experience. The gearbox is anything but smooth, which just makes things worse. The gearbox frequently falters, allowing you to hunt for the correct gear at the wrong moment rather than shifting as responsively as you would anticipate. Not only is the gearbox clunky and the ride uneven, but the cabin noise is almost terrible. Long drives might seem like a never-ending oral assault due to the ease with which engine and road noise can enter the cabin. Even though they are fashionable, the front seats don't provide enough support, which makes long excursions literally painful for the back. Visibility is another drawback, as there are observable blind patches that impede clear vision. Smooth stops are practically difficult due to the extremely sensitive brake pedal, and the idle vibration at stoplights makes the car feel like it is shaking, which is much more uncomfortable. Many owners find the 2023 Fiat 500X to be an unfortunate decision as a result of all these problems, and they are eager to trade it in for something more dependable and cozy. Number 3. 2024 Volkswagen TAOS. The 2024 Volkswagen TAOS initially seems like a solid choice with its roomy interior and sleek exterior. However, that appeal fades when you experience its performance. Picture waiting at a traffic light to enter the freeway. When the light turns green and you hit the throttle, there's a noticeable pause. The TAOS suddenly surges forward, just as you're starting to worry about your safety, making merging into fast traffic feel dangerous. Its uneven driving dynamics make it hard to drive smoothly. One Consumer Reports driver even described the power delivery as manic, while others were just relieved to get the car back to the office. This unpredictable performance not only adds stress, but also raises safety concerns. The TAOS also has some confusing controls, which is surprising for a Volkswagen. What appears to be an audio knob might not work as expected, forcing you to fumble with the system while trying to stay focused on the road. Switching between the infotainment system, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto can be frustrating, especially with the capacitive touch buttons, which lack tactile feedback and require more attention than traditional buttons. On top of this, key safety features like blind spot detection and rear cross traffic alert aren't standard due to a microchip shortage. Even with nice touches like blue interior trim and two-tone seats, the overuse of plastic makes the interior feel cheap, which is disappointing for a $33,000 vehicle. These combined issues leave many feeling that the TAOS falls short of expectations for a modern SUV. Number 2. 2024 Jeep Renegrade. Ruggedness, adventure, and off-road capability are what instantly spring to mind when you think of an SUV with the Jeep name. These are the attributes that define the brand. Sadly, the 2024 Jeep Renegrade does not live up to such standards. Its 9-speed automatic gearbox is the first obvious problem. The gearbox is obviously neither responsive or smooth from the minute you get behind the wheel, making even short drives into tiresome undertakings. The ride gets increasingly rigid and unsettling as you drive. You start to doubt the Renegade's stability and comfort as every bump and pothole sends a jolt through the car. The harsh suspension continuously reminds you of its limitations, and the ride feels rough even on well-paved roads. Seeing is another significant disadvantage. Because of the Renegade's limited view, it can be difficult to see pedestrians or maneuver through heavy traffic. There are several blind spots, which makes merging onto highways and changing lanes challenging and annoying. Despite their rough appearance, the front chairs are not supportive enough for extended travel. Imagine planning a weekend road trip and arriving at your destination with a painful back from the uncomfortable sitting, having to keep moving to find a comfortable position. To exacerbate the situation, the fuel efficiency of the 2024 Jeep Renegrade is unimpressive. Quick decreases in the gasoline gauge make frequent trips to the petrol station more the norm than the exception. Due to its low efficiency, you may find the $32,000 price tag of the Renegrade to be too much to bear before embarking on your adventures. Number 1. 2025 Nissan Kicks. Presenting the recently updated 2025 Nissan Kicks, Nissan's newest offering. A number of improvements have been made to this well-liked subcompact SUV with the goal of improving the driving experience. For the first time, the Kicks comes with all-wheel drive and is bigger, more powerful, and more reasonably priced. Envision driving on a highway in a car that is 3 inches longer and has practically all of its dimensions increased by 2 inches. Despite these improvements, opinions differ since Consumer Reports projects that, given Nissan's past performance, the 2025 Kicks will have mediocre dependability. The Kicks, which range in price from $22,000 to $28,000, are a compelling choice for budget-conscious consumers seeking value without compromising amenities. The SUV, which is scheduled to be on sale in the summer of 2024, will have a more powerful 2.0-liter 4-cylinder engine instead of the outdated 1.6-liter one, which was a required update considering its larger size. All-wheel drive is now an option on all Kicks models, including the entry-level S, the more expensive SV, and the top-tier SR trim. This might be a huge deal for people who live in places with severe winters. But even with these advancements, forecasts are not totally sanguine. When compared to other small SUVs on the market, the 2025 Kicks might perform poorly, claims Consumer Reports. If you enjoyed the video and like this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Also, give us a like to show your support. Thanks for watching.